What's up, y'all? Welcome back to my channel. So this video is basically me trying out flower brows, and if you know me, like I've done like leopard print brows before. I've done like a 4-leaf clover. I did plaid brows. So when it comes to it, I really just be wanting to like test the like boundaries and the limits and stuff and just do some fun shit. So this is one of my favorite looks recently, and I can't wait to like basically do it in different colors and stuff. You'll see a similar video with the model brush like reel I'll post on my Instagram, so check it out because it'll probably be up by the time this video is out. But yeah, whenever I do my makeup, I always put one of these like hand palettes on my hand. So the reason why I like to use these palettes when I'm doing like my makeup and stuff is because I use certain products like the Made by Mitchell color case and the color fix from Nessa Myers Beauty, or like even just glitter sometimes. Like I put this like blonde color like on my hand palette. Basically this makes it a lot easier when I'm done like with my makeup and I'm like trying to take pictures and taking my makeup off and stuff. It's just like a little bit like easier to like work with, because usually I would just put the product on the back of my hand, but then like during the makeup process, I don't be paying attention, like, and I always get on my clothes. That's what would happen like before. And then like when I'm done with my makeup, if I didn't use it, it would take so much work to get this off of my hand, because some of these products that I use are like long wear products and stuff. They're very matte. They're supposed to, last a long time. And if they're meant to last a long time, like I literally would have to get makeup remover to like get off my hand, like, because that's why sometimes like you'll see me like with makeup on my hand, and it's because like I've washed my hands, but like you can't just wash your hands. Like you have to get something oil based and act like you take off your makeup like for real. And that used to be like pain. Like it was just too much. But yeah, that's definitely something I would recommend. But when it comes to me doing these flowers in my brows, basically what I did was I took the bottom of the spoolie and I dipped like the bottom into like whatever color fix I was using, and I basically just made like 5 dots, if that makes sense. And then I'll do like a dot in the middle with a different color to basically look like the inside of the flower. That's not even the inside, but you know what I'm talking about. But anyways, yeah, I decided to just do a couple different colors because why not? And once I did this, I was like, okay, maybe I could just add like a little bit more, because I wanted it to look like an actual like print. So like as you see, there's like basically 2 of each one, or 2 of each color. And I'm just using the bottom of a spoolie. Like I clean it off in between like the colors I'm using and stuff, just so I just take out the like footage and stuff, because if I didn't cut some of the footage of like me doing my makeup, we would be here all day. Because sometimes when I'm doing my makeup, it takes me like 2 hours or more to do my makeup, but usually I don't record like that long of a video, and I do it in like sections. Basically that's a little bit easier for me to like edit, because like usually if I just make like one long ass video, it just feels so overwhelming when it comes to me editing. And like usually like I would love to like be able to just like batch like edit all my content like from a certain time frame, and sometimes I will spend like a little while like batch like editing and stuff, but it's a lot easier and like mentally like easier to handle like the smaller like videos. And that way I kind of know like how much longer when it comes to like me editing, because I'm like, okay, after I do this step, then I'm gonna do that, and basically I'm done editing. And that in my head makes me more excited, and like it pushes me to actually just go ahead and just like edit the video. But right now I'm taking the Melt Cosmetics She's Alive translucent powder, and I'm basically setting my eye area. So one of the reasons why I like to set my eyeshadow base is because I have like a crease. Like, my eyelid itself is not as big, but I do have a lot of space between like my eyebrow and my actual eye. And whenever I would do makeup, like without setting it, like my eyelid gets oily throughout like, the day or whatnot. And it means like my eyeshadow is gonna look kind of crazy. So I learned after a while, just go ahead and set it. And it's so crazy because some of the techniques I did when I was like doing makeup in high school and college, like I was skipping whole steps. Like if I had to do that back then, like I feel like it would take 10 times longer for me to do my makeup, and I wouldn't have done as many makeup looks as possible. Because when I tell you, there was a point in time, like a couple months span, like maybe a year span, where I was doing my makeup so many times during the week, and it was like my fucking shit. And I would love to do my makeup more, but baby, I'd be tired. Like I don't be want to do my makeup before I go to work, because I'll be like, I want to stay in bed as long as possible, one. And yeah, it's just like but I do want to get back into doing my makeup. I feel like I just went out through this like whole little cycle, and I feel like I was getting a lot of stuff done because I bulk edited and made videos during spring break. And I'm not gonna lie, I was tired from that. And then it's just been a lot going on. So I'm like, okay, you know what? I'll try to get some makeup looks done this week because I feel like I actually have time to do it this weekend. But like, girl, I'm gonna be booked and busy. And, you know, I'm grateful for it. You know, thank you because, baby, give me the money. Tip me. If you know what? Tip me, really. But, yeah, I'll be doing some makeup for prom season. So, yeah, stay tuned to that. What's really crazy about this look is this was not the original like eyeshadow look I was going for. Like I tried a whole different look. When I tell you I hated that fucking shit, the colors were not doing what I need to do, and I was just like, you know what, I just need to wipe this off. And usually I just try to like commit and do it, but I was like, no, because I'm not gonna like the look because I see how the colors are looking and they're not going as planned. So I was like, yeah, it's just time to start over. And I'd rather start over when the only thing I've had done is like my brows and like my eyes, because if I had did a whole face, I would have just wiped that shit off and just been like, fuck this shit, because hell nah. But yeah, even me having like this light pink like cut crease, you know, I had to make it a little bit more dramatic. So that's why you see me adding like glitter, and this is a glitter from Jellyman Cosmetics, and I use the peel off glitter glue like to basically like act as an adhesive. And I love this glitter glue, the peel off one, just because whenever I'm taking off my makeup, it makes it 10 times easier, especially if I'm doing like big areas of glitter, like because there's been times when I put glitter like all over my face, and I know that if I did not use that peel off glitter glue, I probably would have hated my life. Because one, removing glitter when you're doing makeup is my least favorite thing in the world. And it's just because like it's so hard to like get off sometimes, and then like you have to be so careful if you have glitter around your eye area, because it's very easy to get it in your eye, and you don't want to get in your eye because that can cause like eye infections and stuff like that. So yeah, I don't use glitter all the time. I love it, but it's just like And I'm cleaning up my eyebrows with the Lift and Flex concealer from the Nessa Myers Beauty. And I either use this to clean up above my brows, or I use the Made by Mitchell Bolt Balm in the BB17. That one's a little bit darker in shade than this one, but I still like the effect it gives. And the reason why I use a darker concealer above is just so I don't have that like halo effect. Like if you remember like the makeup looks from like 2016 and like 2017 era, you kind of know what I'm talking about. It's like more highlighted above your brow. And don't get me wrong, I was still doing this like a year ago, like 2 years ago, whatever. Like, so I don't hate it. I just love the look more when I do a different concealer on top. That way it kind of blends in more with my foundation instead of being like necessarily highlighted, because I don't want it to be highlighted, if that makes sense. But yeah, I'm using the Pat McGrath makeup, the foundation, and I really like this foundation. I don't wear it all the time, but I definitely need to be trying it out more because I feel like it's not that bad. And then I'm using the Pat McGrath concealer, and I like her. And when it comes to me and like concealer for like my highlighted areas of my face, I feel like usually I go a shade lighter than this one, but I've actually been liking this like shade depth when it comes to my highlighting. So that's really crazy because I feel like I used to have like such a like brighter concealer, but I fuck with this. And if you don't know, some of my favorite like brush brands are Moda like cosmetics, or Moda Beauty, Moda brushes, whatever you want to call it, but it's MODA brushes. That's usually like the social media stuff that they have. I love the Made by Mitchell like brushes, and then I got some from Beats by Deb Cosmetic, and I love those brushes too. So you know, I always have to have 10 million brushes because I'm always doing so many different looks. But I feel like I kind of like know like what brushes I will use in the makeup look. And if y'all want me to do a video like kind of talking about makeup brushes and stuff, I probably will do that. Just go ahead and post it and like show y'all some of my favorite brushes and why I use them. But I'm taking the Bolt Balm from Made by Mitchell, and this is BB19. I originally had bought BB I think 15 and 17 when they like first dropped, and I was planning to use BB17 as a contour, but it wasn't dark enough, so that's why I ended up getting a BB19. And I feel like she's a cute like bronzing moment, and I actually do love the Made by Mitchell like curve case. I use that a lot, but you know, I try to like go back and forth between my products and stuff to make sure that I'm using everything and not just like focusing on like one product. Yes, there are some times where I'm like, okay, I need my makeup to like sit, or I know what look I'm going for, and I will use that product. But sometimes I'm just playing with makeup and I'm just doing like makeup looks, and it's just like at the time I don't be going out, so it doesn't really matter like the longevity of it. So that's usually when I like play around with some stuff that I know like it doesn't have to be set for 10 million hours, because if I'm going to work, that makeup needs to be set. Like, I don't want it to look like I just like slapped oil all over my face. We're trying to look set. You know, we can have a little dewy moment, like glow. That's like no issue with it. But like, I can't have my makeup look like it's finna fall off my face. You feel me? But after I put on my foundation, then my concealer, and then my bronzer contour, like the cream version, I set my face. And I like to start with setting my highlighter areas, and then I will take a like skin tone color, like loose powder, and I will set my entire face. And then after that, you see me going in with a bronzer. This is the bronze pot from Made by Mitchell, and it's so crazy because I feel like people don't really talk about the bronze pots that much, but I really like them. And this is probably my most used bronzer. Like, I literally be having to tell myself, Ariel, you need to use a different bronzer, because this is the one I like to go for the most. Like, is it like a deep contour for me? No, but I don't really mind. And I also like that this is a warmer like undertone, because I actually have another one, the bronze pots, and she's cute, but it's just a cooler undertone. And most of the time I'm going for a warm tone with my bronzer and contour, unless I'm doing like a cool makeup look in general. But yeah, after I set my face and stuff, I go in with the eyeshadow that I use above my eye to basically kind of like blend it in and make it look like a little bit more seamless, and like my eye makeup was fully thought through, and not just I have the makeup above my eye and then straight up concealer. I used to not do this, but I feel like it makes my looks look a little bit more cohesive and together, so it's like kind of a habit for me to do this all the time. And then I was taking the REM Beauty Wicked like cream blush, and I just put that all over my face. And then once I like blended out one layer, I was like, you know what, I want it to be a little bit more pigmented, so I added another little layer, and I'm setting it with one of the like blush books from Made by Mitchell. And if you know me, I love a good pink blush. Probably one of my favorite colors when it comes to blushes. And this palette, like if you see the one like up top, that one is used a lot. And then I'm setting my face with a hydrating setting spray. I think this is a dewy one from Black Radiance, I believe. I got it from like Walgreens. And then I'm taking my one size eyeliner pencil, and I actually really like this eyeliner pencil, and I feel like it's creamier than other eye pencils that I've had and stuff, so it's easier to like blend and stuff, and it's more precise than me using the shadow stick from About Face. But I still love the like shadow stick from About Face. But yeah, I'm just trying different things. And then I'm going to put these rhinestones in my eyebrow slit, because at this point that's like a trademark. But I use the like pearl ones, the white pearl ones from Get Stoned. And then I decided to use like this like soul like oil from ColourPop. It was their like Twilight collection, the first Twilight collection, and I basically use this as the base for me adding highlighter to my face. And then now I'm going in with the REM Beauty mascara, and I like this mascara for like doing my under eye lashes, because it's a little bit more precise. It's smaller than like most of mascaras, so that's why I use it for that. And I'll use like bigger like mascara ones for my top lashes. On another note, I am really excited for spring. Like, I love spring. It's been so fun just like seeing the grass turn greener and seeing like insects and animals come back. I don't know, it just feels like everything is like falling into place, if that makes sense. But stay tuned for some spring makeup looks, because I have a couple ideas planned in my head, and I really want to drop some within the next couple weeks. So I'm going to probably be posting a little bit more makeup stuff, but I'm also trying to balance it with my like art videos, and I want to start posting my cooking videos again and some fitness videos. I'm just like trying to get my shit together. But I've been posting almost every day because I have so much like filmed, and I'm like, I just need to get this content out. So that's why I've been posting basically that much. But yeah, I'm spraying my face again. I spray my face multiple times when I do my makeup, but this is like a setting spray. So basically, like when I'm like done with my makeup, this is what I apply. But I like using a hydrating or a dewy spray throughout my makeup, just to make things kind of like melt together, the layers, and I feel like it makes like the look a little bit more cohesive, because everything has been blended and has had a chance to kind of settle down, if that makes sense. And then I'm using one of the liquid lipsticks from Black Moon Cosmetics. I want to go with this purple vibe because I felt like it was just like springy, and I did want to add like tie in the purple from like the little flowers in my brow and whatnot. And then I wanted to make the lip a little bit more of an ombre, so that's why you see me using this liquid lipstick from Jador Cosmetics in the middle. And I'm just like, I just basically like press my lips together when it comes to me doing my like lip combos, or sometimes I'll use a brush, like an eyeshadow brush or something. And then now I'm just taking this Melt, I believe this is from Melt Cosmetics. I'm taking one of their like lippy pencils, or it might be an eyeliner. I'm not gonna lie to you, because sometimes I do get eyeliners, like brown eyeliners, and use them as lip products, just because some brands, I don't know what it is, but them lip liners do not be dark enough at all. Like, I actually, you know what, I do know what it is, but like, we need some darker lips, and I need some like warm tone ones. Like, I don't always want a cool toned lip liner, girl. But anyways, I'm putting on my lashes. I'm not gonna lie, I feel like I cut my lash time down a lot when it comes to me editing my videos, because it be taking me a second. It be taking me a good second. I feel like people be like, oh my gosh, how you put on your lashes, baby? I'll be struggling for a second. I still be struggling at times, but it helps when I put my like mirror a little bit down, like angled at my like chin, if that makes sense. And then I always put a gloss on top of a liquid lipstick, because I feel like it makes the color like combo like last a little bit longer, and it's a little bit more vibrant to have a base from a lipstick. So I just put a brown like lip gloss on the outside of it, just to kind of like give ombre, you feel me, because I do love a nude lip. And then I'm taking this ColourPop gloss, and it had like a blue purple like tint to it, and I wanted it to like match the purple vibe we were going for. But this is it. I hope y'all enjoyed it, and I'll talk to you later. Bye.